and, well, that's a cracking picture.
Isn't it just?
Isn't it just? Wow, look at that. Yeah, of course, it was the full harvest supermoon last night, so it appeared brighter and bigger in the sky, particularly towards the horizon. Of course, we had loads of photos from our weather watchers, so I'll show more of those throughout this morning. But that was just one of those pictures from Kent from last night. There was quite a bit of cloud, though, so not everyone got to see that full supermoon. And with that cloud, we've had some rain and some drizzle through this morning. But
also to look back at those fantastic pictures of the moon overnight.
Another one.
overnight,
Wow.
yeah, and this morning as well. We've still got pictures coming in. Yeah, look at that one from London last night. Now, it's the supermoon, and it appears bigger and brighter. That might be quite obvious, but obviously near the horizon as well. It appears bigger in the sky anyway, just from the phenomenon there. But, yeah, loads of pictures from the full harvest moon from last night from our weather watchers. So, yeah, thanks very much indeed for sending those in. Keep them coming. Now, it's quite mild out there this morning.
Autumnal weather too.
Yeah, absolutely. And the full supermoon from last night. Now, this isn't just any normal supermoon picture because it's so bright, it's produced these moon dogs either side of me, these brighter areas either side of the moon. Quite a rare phenomenon. You always see this as a sun halo and sundog, so to see it at night is more unusual. But yes, it is quite a mild start to the day, and we've already started to see a lovely sunrise developing across many parts of the UK. Quite a bit of cloud out there this morning. That's in Northumberland, but the sun rising here and some clear skies starting to come in.
Thanks, Simon. And people should look out, because for those like me that missed all those wonderful pictures of the moon yesterday, you might get another chance tonight.
It won't be the 100% full moon, but, you know, it'll be
98?
still pretty full. 98, 99%. Yeah,
Perfect.
there you go. That's good enough.
I'll live with that. Thanks, Simon. No more moonscapes, but a beachscape, and it's changeable out there, isn't it, depending on where you are in the UK?
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good way to summarise it. Yeah, variable, because, well, we do have a bit of sunshine this morning. That's in Northumberland. There is some rain and drizzle, but that is producing some fantastic rainbows. I don't know that way. Can I see it there? It's a double rainbow, actually, but a beautiful start. Regardless of the fact it's quite cloudy with some rain and drizzle here in Staffordshire. Now, hello, yes, good morning. The full supermoon is still in the sky out there this morning. This is the picture from East Yorkshire. Some clear skies here as well, but not all of us starting off this morning with some sunshine. There is some cloud, some outbreaks of rain and drizzle as well.
That's a great picture.
Good morning. Yeah, the colours are starting to pop now, aren't they, outside? Yeah, autumn is certainly here. That's a lovely photo this morning. From Nottinghamshire. It's been quite a mild start, actually. Temperatures above the average for minimum temperatures this morning. So widely, we've seen those temperatures in double figures, so 9 to 13 degrees Celsius.
Well, it's fairly quiet, actually, Barry. It has been for much of this week. However, today we don't have the brilliant sunshine that we had yesterday. Now, last night, of course, it was the harvest moon, a supermoon no less. We did get some glimpses, as you can see here, but fairly swiftly through the night, the cloud on that cold front moved south, and that's what we've been left with this morning. A few spots of rain in that cloud as well. Now, as we head further through this afternoon, that cloud is going to continue to move south and eastwards.
We have had some lovely autumn sunshine in Salford. Not everywhere, though, Chris, as I can see behind you.
No, that's right, Nina. And actually, for most of the UK, it's pretty cloudy today, actually. High pressure is going to be close to or over the UK through the rest of this week, the weekend and into next week as well. So there is going to be quite a long spell of quiet weather. Not necessarily dry everywhere, because today, for example, we have seen a weak weather front move through across southern counties of England, bringing some thicker cloud, and from that we've had a little bit of drizzle. So no great rainfall amounts. It's also been quite murky at times in the moors in southwest England. We have, though, seen a bit of sunshine come through. You mentioned that in Salford, but it's also been quite sunny to the eastern side of the Pennines.
Sally is here. You're going to talk about the weather in a second, but first of all, for some Londoners, there was a bit of a show in the sky last night. What was it?
Have you ever seen a shooting star?
Well, maybe.
Have you seen one?
I don't know.
Oh, that's so sweet. My husband's not seen one either. I have. Lucky me. But there's a shooting star in the sky last night, seen over Ealing. Take a look and a listen to this. Here we go.
What's that? I don't know.
So we're slowing it down. It's a draconid meteor shower, so you can see these shooting stars, which is the more common term for them at the moment in the sky. And basically what they are is debris, rather, from a comet. And as we go through it, as we orbit the sun, then it burns through our atmosphere, and that's how you get to see the shooting stars. They're rather beautiful. They're actually peaking tonight, so we're getting some clearer skies heading our way, so people might be able to spot some more of these shooting stars tonight, including you, Lucrezia.
I should be looking up.
Fingers crossed. Here we go. Here's the forecast. Hello again, and a very good evening to you. Hope you had a lovely day. Love the squirrels at this time of year. Nuts. Well, about nuts, really. Anyway, we have got a slightly cooler start tomorrow morning. The high pressure building with us over the next few days. Temperatures tomorrow, despite that cloud, still getting up to 18, putting it 2 or 3 degrees above average for this time of year.
Sophie, rumour has it we might see a little bit of sunshine at the weekend, and we could do with it. This was quite widely across the country today. It was actually Swansea, but a lot of cloud, all to do with the position of the high pressure at the moment. And top temperatures again between 14 and 18 degrees. But as we move towards the weekend, a southeasterly will break up the cloud, particularly further west. It will be just that little bit fresher, but hopefully a little more in the way of sun.
And you have got some pictures of last night's supermoon.
Yes, you had to be quick to see last night's supermoon. It was the harvest moon or the hunter's moon, and we had a few really good Weather Watchers pictures in. You can see it in all its glory. But like I said, it was fairly brief. If you saw it, it was early on in the evening as the cloud, as you can just about make out here, started to move across it. Now, that was actually a cold front, and that's been edging towards us all day. But if you missed it, don't worry. We've got another 2 supermoons coming up in relatively quick succession, actually. One on the 5th of November, the Beaver moon, and one on the 4th of December, which is the cold moon. So let's hope for clear skies then.
Hello. Many of us had a cloudy day on Wednesday with some of the thickest cloud through the afternoon in northwest Scotland, where we had outbreaks of light rain accompanied by strengthening winds. Meanwhile, in Wales, we started to see the day's cloud break up. Notice how thin that layer of cloud is. That makes it pretty difficult to get the forecast exactly spot on, a challenge we'll be looking at over the next few days, really.
We're here at Hever Castle in Kent, taking in the stunning autumn colour. Join me for the forecast live from here a bit later in the programme. And it's all looking largely dry over the next few days. However, the night times are set to turn a little bit chillier.
And Alex is in Hever Castle in Kent. And Alex, we're really starting to see some of those beautiful autumnal colours, aren't we?
Good evening, Mary, and to everybody at home. You are absolutely right. Yeah, we're at Hever Castle, as you say, and behind me it is looking pretty stunning. I have to say this is one of my personal favourites at this time of year because the castle is draped in Boston ivy. Now, not all types of ivy turn through the autumn. A lot of it does stay green, but Boston ivy does turn red, and it looks absolutely stunning here at the moment. Of course, the castle sits in 125 acres of beautifully landscaped gardens, and there are just pops of colour everywhere you walk at the moment, and yeah, it is looking absolutely stunning, and we've got some fairly decent weather to go with it, certainly in stark contrast to the conditions that we were dealing with this time last week. But let's get a quick check on the satellite picture from 2 o'clock this afternoon, and you can see it certainly has been a relatively cloudy day for many of us, but certainly plenty of dry conditions. And as we head through the next few days, there'll be a lot of dry weather around. Well, with the high pressure over the next few days, conditions will be relatively calm, but it will allow for some relatively chilly nights to come. So temperatures certainly dropping off cold enough for a touch of frost here and there, particularly out in those countryside areas.